Yeah, those are the advantages. But like, I didn't have any mental support. I had an internet connection, like we all do, and I applied myself.
That's good.
Most people have that
at a really
opportunity.
early age. I don't know if most people, if you're talking to somebody that's 20 years old, they're already 6 years behind, right? Where you start.
So catch up now. You can cry about it.
Catch up is hard. It depends.
It's hard.
Kind of like
It's hard. Yeah, life is hard.
You're setting people up for failure. That's what you're doing. Yeah, that's what you're doing.
You're setting up for people for failure, saying it's hard. Yeah, it's hard. What are you gonna do about it?
The goal is to set. You should work. You shouldn't be complacent.
Yes.
And you should push for more.
Yes.
But the number one way to fail, if you're giving anybody a new routine, it could be exercise, it could be diet, it could be whatever. The number one way to fail is to give them an unrealistic goal. Like, you're 20, by 21, I want you making 6 figures. Okay, well, I work at Dunkin' Donuts right now making $23,000 a year.
Well, that's
great.
All the people who end up making that money had unrealistic expectations.
So I was watching this Sneako versus Destiny debate, and I kind of just wanted to make a video to get my word in on this. If you listen to the two sides of the story, it comes off that Sneako is kind of just saying the outlandish stuff. He's in like La La Land, and Destiny's saying the more logical perspective of things. The idea that everyone can be rich fundamentally just is not true if we're talking from more of a logical perspective. If everyone was rich, then no one would be rich. That's just how it works. The idea of what Sneako is saying isn't that everyone can be rich. I think he's just communicating it in a wrong way. What he's trying to say is that, hey, we live in a world where the reality is not everyone can be rich. But if I apply myself and I die trying to get rich, there is a chance that I can make it there. So instead of just being complacent and complaining that not everyone can be rich, I'm gonna work my fucking ass off and hope that eventually I will make it to the top. I think Sneako's narrative is important for younger teens who are figuring themselves out. Not everyone is built to be a leader. Some people just can't handle the responsibilities of it. Just the truth of it. But I also feel like there's a lot of people who are built out for it to be leaders, but were programmed into believing that not everyone can be rich, so I might as well not try. That's the main difference that I see in this debate. Sneako is telling younger kids that you should try your absolute hardest to make it work. And hey, if it doesn't work and you fail, at least you tried. The last thing you want in life is to be on your deathbed and know that you didn't live a fulfilled life. There are men out there who have dreamed of doing certain things, but the thing that's stopping them is the belief of themselves that they can't do it. If you believe full-heartedly that you can do something, this will give you the drive and the desire to put the work in, and maybe you will succeed doing it. It's better to continue trying than to just accept your fate and give up on life. For anyone who needed to hear this, I'm not really sure, but if you have a dream and a goal in your life, don't let someone tell you that it isn't possible. There's a lot of opportunity in this day and age, and I feel like a lot of people just don't want to put in the hard work. Like Hamza always says, put in the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. If you have a dream, you should pursue it for as long as you possibly can. Hey man, maybe one day you'll be at the top. And one more thing I want to comment about is the whole being behind in life. Now I'm 18. I started this YouTube channel when I was 15. And while I can agree not every single person who's 21 or 22 is gonna have it as fortunate as I did. I started when I was very young. So now when I'm 18, I'm making money off of my YouTube. I am a little bit privileged because I started earlier in life. But the thing is if you're 21 and 22, would you rather just say, oh well, I didn't start when I was early, so I should give up? Or would you rather say, hey, I could start now, and yeah, I am late compared to others, but by the time I'm 30, I could have an extremely successful business, and I could be making 10K plus a month. I think that's a big difference between the mindsets of these two people, and honestly, I'm siding with Sneako on this one. Let me know what you think in the comments.